Hello there, my sexy friends. How are you doing today? I was actually just looking through my old videos and on my debut video capture file stuff, and I was like, holy crap, man, what the heck is this? I missed a video. So I was like, oh man, I really got to get on this. So I decided to make this video really quick for you guys. And in fact, I'm going to have a lot of videos coming fairly soon. A lot of King of the Hill videos. And let's just say that obviously I'm working my way up, and I'm not the best player in the entire world. I'm still working on it, guys. So you'll see quite a few losses, but hopefully a few wins in there as well. This is Smurfblade, who's a very, very good player. Again, I don't think he's ever been king or anything, but he's definitely high up there. So put it that way. And the main thing that I wanted to get through on this video is I wanted to understand if you guys are liking these King of the Hill videos or not. Because if you're really not enjoying them, I'm not going to post them quite as much. Because I don't know if you guys have realized, but I've been posting pretty much all of my Battles videos have been King of the Hill videos instead of quick battle videos. For the most part, except for probably my 100,000 subscriber special. Which I was getting a little bit of medallions and stuff on there. So yeah, please let me know in the comments if you guys want to keep on seeing these, or kind of change it up a little bit, maybe do some quick battles a little bit more often, or maybe do something else instead. Of course, I was trying to keep my subscribers happy, so let me know! Alrighty then, so starting off here, I'm going to go with a tax shooter boat strategy, which is something that I don't really do very often. I'm actually just trying out this strategy, and as you guys could probably tell, I still have not gotten my, solid strategy on each level. I've been testing a lot of things out and seeing if they've been working, and so far, kind of. That's the best way to put kind of. Some of them kind of work out. Then I learned to kind of get rid of the really, really bad strategies and keep the okay strategy, and then use more often the really, really good strategy. I think that makes sense, obviously. So, we're both doing the same strategy at the moment. We both got a Ring of Fire. Mine's actually a little bit further out into the map. I don't know if you guys can see that. His is closer to the entrance of the balloons. But a very, very similar strategy from both of us. Once you see a Ring of Fire mortar, you usually know you can't do any sort of rushes until at least level 15. And once you hit level 15, even then, it's a little bit difficult for show. For show. These guys, this is going such a fast game. I usually speed up my games about two times, and it's so hard to keep up with everything that's going on. Hopefully it's not too fast for you guys. I try and keep these a reasonable pace while still not making them extremely boring, that we watch, the first 2 minutes is just the same thing over and over again, so I don't want that to happen. Anyways, this is where it gets kind of intense, where you can do some crazy rushes. You can do some ceramic rushes, you can do some ceramic lead mix rushes, and holy crap, you just got me with a camo ceramic. You almost killed me with that bad boy. Whoa, man. Gotta keep that in mind for next time. Maybe do a regrow camo ceramic or something against somebody else. Maybe that'll take them down. Fairly good idea, right? Yes, I was a little bit greedy, I'll admit. I'm up to about 1,000 economy already. And I think that's something I do every single mother effing time. I gotta learn to not be greedy, guys. But here we go. We got level 18, and there it is. There's a freaking Moab already. There's 2 Moabs! Oh my goodness gracious, it is gonna take me down with that thing. So I actually sold my Ring of Fire to get the ninja to hopefully get some more Moab popping power, because obviously I had no money. I was greedy. It's pretty obvious. I was pretty greedy right there. So I picked Inkblot. Inkblot is honestly not my best map, but I always seem to pick it for some reason. At least lately, I've been picking it quite often, and I don't really know why. I just kind of pick it just cause. I'm just like, hey, Inkblot seems like a fun map. I used to think that I was really, really good at Inkblot, and then I started playing some good people at Inkblot, and then I realized, holy crap, I suck at Inkblot. So I wanted to practice a little bit more. Again, even though these are King of the Hill battles or tournament battles and stuff, and I should be trying my very best, I want to test things out. I want to, learn from my mistakes and learn from other people and learn about these things to become a better player in the end. That's the main thing. If I just did the exact same strategy every single time, or just copied the same exact person every single time, that would probably make me win more games around now. But that's not what I want to do. I don't want to win more games now. I want to win more games in the future. But I need to stop talking about winning and losing. Let's talk about the gameplay, guys. I lost a lot of lives. I'm also going for a boat farm mix at the moment. I don't know if you guys have realized, but I've been doing a lot of mid-game farms, which I'm not sure if I kind of like doing it, to be honest. I like doing a up to about 330, 350 economy, somewhere in there, and then I switch on over to mostly farms, usually, depending on the situation, depending if I think I can do a big chunk of damage to people. But I usually end up leaving myself a little bit open on these rushes. I'll admit it. I usually leave myself open to big yellow rushes on level 8, or something silly on one of these levels right around now. But instead, I actually sold everything and I just went for a Ring of Fire, which obviously is the best way to make sure that you get a infinite popping power until level about 12 or so. On most levels, this is the one of those where the Ring of Fire can actually handle everything, including Rigo Whites and even Rigo Leads. It can handle all that stuff fairly easily without any ninja help or anything. Levels like A game, on the other hand, those are different. Those are a little bit different. A little bit different. So here we go. He's going for a Rigo Zebra Rush against me, but again, I mean, I lost like 3 lives on that. That I wasn't even worth it for him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe see if he can do some damage to me, or maybe make me build a bunch of crap or sell a bunch of crap. Hey, maybe I could be stupid about it. So when I was level 13, I was pretty greedy right there, but I got my Ring of Fire, I got my Mortar. I felt fairly good about that, and I got a couple boats as well, and I felt like the boats obviously should be able to handle these things, right? And I got a lot of good farming action. So here's level 15. This is where it gets a little crazy. Sometimes if you rush with a Rigo Lead, Rigo Ceramic mix, it can do crazy amounts of damage. So you might be thinking, why the heck is he sending out rainbows, like, and whites? That's kind of weird, right? Well, if you really think about it, he's actually not losing any money on that. You know, not a lot of people think about that, but regular rainbows and everything, they're just like a blue Nico bloom. They give you money because you spend a lot of money. It makes sense. And then when you turn them into regrows and everything, that's when you start losing a little bit of money compared to the amount of money that you could have had. So anyways, as you can see, I have a lot of economy, but I have to get my destroyer up. I'm actually hoping to get 2 destroyers up, and also I'm sending out a Moab against this guy. So I sent out a Moab against him, I'm getting my other destroyer up, and he does destroy the Moab. Oh my goodness. So I got a big chunk of money right here. What am I going to do with it all? Yeah, I think the best thing to do would be to get that second destroyer, and I did have to waste a farm on that, and I'm also going to get ready for these big rushes they might send out against me on this next level here. But of course, we both have boats, which means we can both defend these BFBs fairly easily, sell a farm or whatever, and get a 2-4 boat, and that can insta-kill these BFBs. So I was honestly curious if I should rush him right now, but he does have that 2-4 ninja, which he can easily get upgraded and stall those balloons quite easily. And then if he counter rushes me right back, yeah, that would be a little bit crazy. But at the same time, my biggest weakness to my defense right now is probably the fact that holy crap, dude, those regular blue, what the heck, the natural blue, the destroyers suck, man. The destroyers crazy suck. But I went for an all-out rush right here. He got his Blade Maelstrom up, easily rocked a lot of those balloons after he got that 2-4 ninja. And it looks like he is going to be able to defend all these balloons. And I think he defended my rush, and he is going to win this game, my friends. I'm still going for little tiny baby rushes right here with these natural balloons and everything. And I could get lucky. He's down to 11 lives. But I only have a few boats left and no good popping power. 11 lives. He got the Blade Maelstrom up again, and I have pretty much nothing else to send against him. And I think he will win this game. I got one last Moab, but guess what? The net. Look at that natural Moab right there. It seems like it's moving faster than his Moab, but then again, that's just because he's got the 2-4 ninja. Alright. So we're down 0-2. There's a last chance, my friends. Why did I pick indoor pools? One of my worst maps, in my opinion. I like it, though. I feel like the shortness of it just kind of makes it exciting. And I feel like the level 13 and 15 rushes just become absolutely ridiculous on this level. And that's what makes it somewhat appealing to me, I suppose. What are you guys' opinions? What are your best and worst maps? And are they your favorite and least favorite maps? Because I could say that my favorite and least favorite maps are not the same maps that I'm the best and worst at. And that's kind of weird, isn't it? Certain maps just kind of appeal to me. Like I said, indoor pools, it's kind of well designed, I think. Even though I'm bad at it, doesn't mean I don't like it. Alright, so here we go. We've got our attack shooter, we've got our ninja, we're defending most of these balloons, doing a fairly good job so far. We're doing a little bit of rushes against this guy, but nothing special. He's defending very, very well as well. And, I did go with the same strategy where I'm still going with these farms. Keep in mind that these are actually really old videos, so it may seem like I'm playing kind of old school right now, compared to some of my up-and-coming videos that you guys might see in the near future. And that's because these videos are straight up old. Like I said, I was looking through my old videos. This is probably about 2 weeks old or so, and I know that's you might think that's old school. To me, I think it's old school because I played probably 50, 60, 70 battles in the meantime in between this video and my upcoming videos that I'm going to show you guys in the next few days. So anyways, we both do a green rush against each other. I probably should have done that. In hindsight, I think that was a silly move, because I probably should have either saved up for Ring of Fire, or just got a farm instead. And even though I did do some damage with those greens, it turned out not to be that great because I had to sell my farm, and oh god, terrible news. I had to sell my farm, and I barely afforded the Ring of Fire. And because I had a little bit of extra money though, I sold my ninja and I tried to go for a quick yellow rush, thinking he wouldn't have enough money for his Ring of Fire. And he had to sell his farms to get the Ring of Fire up as well, but he does get the Ring of Fire, and it could have been an easy win if he didn't micro well, but he did micro well, and he survived. And now, as far as eco goes, I don't know, he's got an extra farm on me, but that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty darn equal, right? So, that's a good point. Why they're doing one mortar. Whoopsie doodles, I didn't upgrade it. So, we got a 2-3 mortar now, finally. Of course. And, if you didn't mention that to me, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have been forgetful and not have gotten it or what. I know if I saw a camel ladder, I probably would have clicked on it and made sure that it was upgraded. But, I've been saying but a lot today. So here we go. Level 15 is going to be coming up pretty darn quick, but I think what we're going to do is go for an all-out rush, maybe? Some leads? Oh, no, he's going to go for a rush against me, but he got the legend, and he's going to take us down. Good game, my friend. Good game.